What's up, world? Let me tell you about this beard growth oil I got from 12 tribes on Earth. 8 ounces of oily goodness with a nozzle that prevents sprays and spills, and soft ingredients that make it perfect addition to anyone's morning routine. From coconut to castor, all these oils are hand chosen. After using this herbal blend, the biggest thing I noticed is how soft and how strong my hair was, and how good I feel. Pick up your bottle today and make your beard the star of the show.
Ladies and gentlemen, there is something that keeps coming up over and over, and that is people that have felons. Should they be scrutinized when they apply for work? And this is at a time when Donald Trump, who has been indicted and convicted of 34 different crimes, and he still became the president. And I can see how something like this could end up in court. You know, I am one person that truly believe that if somebody served their time and paid their debt to society, I don't believe anyone out in public should continue to scrutinize them. Where does it end? To me, it's just another form of discrimination. And it should not be allowed to happen. But in this society, they always allow everything that should not be allowed. But it is what it is. But they certainly do raise a good question. So these convicted felons say if Donald Trump can be elected president, they shouldn't face a stigma when applying for jobs. And y'all do not be surprised if this is legally challenged. And they got every right to raise this point. So, once a felon, always a felon. We know a lot of people say that. This is how some convicted felons say society looks at them, no matter the crime. Around 19 million Americans have a felony conviction. That's a lot of people. And at least 79 million have a criminal record, which means they were arrested, charged, or a conviction. But having a felony conviction, whether it involves incarceration or not, can impact your life. It does. It impacts your life. It impacts your wallet and how much you are paid out here when you are able to land a job. And in many cases, people that have this particular stigma on them tend to get in low paying jobs and really get locked into those low paying jobs too. So, should a criminal record continue to signal that this person may be problematic? Well, not everybody. Some people have gone through the system and never went back to any jails or prisons. They have never gone back. And yeah, of course, you got repeat offenders, and everybody is not a repeat offender at all. So, many felons over the years have been complaining that their criminal records have made it hard for them to even find work. About 30% of the people with criminal records are unemployed. But that stigma did not appear to harm former President Donald Trump in the 2024 elections. less than 6 months after the New York jury convicted him of 34 felonies for falsifying business records to conceal hush money payments. And we know that was Stormy Daniels. American people overwhelmingly voted for Donald Trump to be president. So the president elect, he contested the legitimacy of the court action against him. And many supporters found that it did not bother them that Donald Trump had these 34 convictions on him. It didn't bother them. So, okay, so if it does not bother you that Donald Trump have these convictions, then why should you burden anyone else that have a conviction? Now it does put that question on the table. It really does. So, ladies and gentlemen, I think if somebody paid their debt and all they want to do is work and take care of themselves, what's the big deal? Let them work and take care of themselves. Let them do that. All right. So there is in this story a 25-year-old that was convicted of drug possession and selling drugs. Of course, it was a black male. And he accepted a plea deal for no jail time, but this conviction still stuck with him. And he had to deal with the stigma of being labeled a felon. So in 2015, he said, I'm still applying for jobs since 2015. And employers are still holding it against him. And that's really a pretty lightweight conviction. I mean, compared to some of the more hardened kind of prison. Look, this is why people always say, yes, you have a lot of people from the black community behind bars, but many of it are non-violent crimes, just like this guy, non-violent. And I don't think those kind of arrests should even exist. There should be other things you can do for a person because they possess drugs. And I think another problem America has, like with the opioid addicts, y'all want to help them and send them to drug court and get them help with rehabilitation. But anybody else that's not using opioids, but they still have a drug conviction, you don't want to do nothing for that person. And I don't think that's right. Either you're going to do for everybody across the board or don't do nothing at all. And I think all these mixed messages have made the situation worse. But y'all, please tell me what you think. I know I have spoken about this before, but now you can leave a lot in the comment section. And y'all, I am monetized again. And, my channel members, you can resume if you like. If you are not a channel member and you want to still support the channel, you can also do a super thanks. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.